How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be finding out if Carey Price is good enough to carry a team full of AHL players to the NHL playoffs. So I actually did a video just like this with Connor McDavid, and I think that team came like 5 points shy of a playoff spot. They were actually like 1 point behind a team that made the playoffs in the East. So this should be pretty interesting. As you can see here, the team with Carey Price and then just basically the best AHL players, 87 overall, tied with the Senators. They're actually rated one higher than both Colorado and Vegas Golden Knights. But obviously, Carey Price being in net the best goalie in the league, that could be like a deciding factor. I feel like a goalie in hockey definitely has the biggest effect on the game, even more so than a first-line center like McDavid. So it's going to be very interesting to see whether or not he can put this team on his back and bring them to the playoffs. And speaking of the team, I'm going to show you guys that right now. And here's a look at the team, guys. So it's a bit different since the last videos. There have been some players that have gotten called up to their NHL teams, like Shea Theodore, Josh Hosang, I think a couple others. Still a pretty solid team, though. You got Barbashev, White, and Reed there on the first line, Bennett, Colborne, and Peary on the second, Krause, Kunin, and Matan on the third, and then McCarron, Martinson, and White on the fourth. So you actually kind of have like a Montreal line. All three of these guys have played for, do play for the Canadiens. Kind of young line there on the third line, veteran-ish line on the second, and then sort of like a mix there on the first. Should be a solid first line, though. Defense is also pretty solid. We still have Garrison, who's playing in the AHL, with DeAngelo, who could grow. Medium top 4D, solid 77, Marincin, Gravel, and then Jelinas, who's also on the Canadiens AHL team, and Spruill there on the third pair, and then of course, the main focus of this video, Carey Price there, their starting goaltender, with Picard backing him up. I don't see Picard playing more than like 20 games though, so that's another interesting thing actually too. Price is only going to play like 60 games, so is it going to be enough? Will the assistant coach play him more? That'll be very interesting to see. Definitely don't want to play on like all 82 games. He'll just get too burnt out. But we'll start the sim here, see what happens. Honestly, like I think this team should do better than the McDavid-led team, as a goalie's constantly on the ice, and he should have more an effect on the game than McDavid. And that team almost made the playoffs, so I could see this team maybe being like a wild card team. And I almost forgot, guys, but I want to quickly show you the team stats. We got 85 offense, 86 defense, and 95 goaltending. So pretty average, obviously, offense and defense. Goaltending, I think, is probably like highest in the league, so we'll see if it's enough to make the playoffs. Real quick, guys, I want to say thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. Their website that aggregates tickets from all over the web for your favorite sporting events and concerts. They also have a scoring system from 1 to 100 that shows you how good of a deal you're getting, 1 being the worst, 100 being the best, and it's color-coded. So if it's green, it's a good deal. If it's red, it's a bad deal. You can also get a preview from your seat, so you'll know exactly what your view is going to look like once you get there. So if you guys are interested at all, I definitely recommend checking them out. There's actually a link in the description to download the app. You can use code TACTIX, TACTIX, at checkout for $20 off your first order. Let's get back to the video. Alright guys, we're only a month in right now. I was going to sim till the trade deadline, show you our record at that point, but figured I'd share this with you. We are 1-8-4, 1 month in, so not a good start. I mean, the Canadiens did have a very rough start in the real life, but I don't know if there's any coming back from this. It's going to be tough. So now we're at the trade deadline, and it's still not looking good here for the AHL team led by Carey Price. 21, 32, and 8 right there. That's not great. The AHL team is actually decent, but I mean, just the regular AHL team, we didn't touch that at all. We'll see here if we are last in the Atlantic or not. And we are. We have 50 points, 11 back of Florida, 20 points back of a playoff spot in Buffalo. Patan is actually our leading scorer right now, 34 points. Kind of surprising. He's on like the third line, I think the second power play. So, I mean, we'll keep simming here. I doubt we can make up a 20-point deficit. But it does look like we're last in the NHL. I see the Coyotes there at 49 points. So, we'll see actually where we're at here. Just at the deadline in the entire league. I'm sure we're like close to the bottom. And, okay, yeah, we're second last. Not great. And now we're at the end of the regular season here, guys. As you can see, we're not making the playoffs. 30, 40, and 12 was our final record. Pretty rough there. Like I was saying, I really thought we'd have a chance at a wild card spot. Expected this team to do better than the McDavid-led team, but apparently not. Apparently, like, that franchise center just makes the rest of the team he's playing with better, where no matter how good the goalie is, if the team in front of him is trash, he can't do much. So I'll take a look here at the standings and then our leading scorers, see if any of our players grew as well. Also Price's stats, obviously that's a big deal for this. So last in the division there, 72 points. Detroit actually ended up second last. We'll see where we are in the entire league. Nashville actually won the league, and second last, still ahead of the Coyotes though by 9 points. So I mean, sort of realistic there, I guess. Take a look here at the players. So Colin White was our leading scorer, 49 points, 82 games. Didn't grow at all though. Not even Patan there, 47. I don't know how this team didn't grow at all. Like, some of these guys, like, this is pretty good for them. Or at least, like, the 40-plus point guys. DeAngelo actually grew a lot. He's +3 there. He's 80 overall. So, looks like he might have been the only one. McCarron, I think, grew 1. Was a 75. But that's about it. So, we'll take a look now at Price's stats. Probably not going to look like Price stats. So, 23, 31, and 12. I mean, he did get us to a bunch of overtime games, which is good. 7 shutouts. So I looks like, you know, he did his best. Like, he got 7 shutouts in the year, forced us to get to 12 overtime games. Unfortunately, we just couldn't make those wins. That's like 12 overtime losses is a lot. .921 save percentage, so still like above league average. I think the league average for save percentage is like .9 or .905. 2.5 goals against, so the goals against could be better, like could be low 2s, but honestly, his stats aren't that bad. So let me go look at the team stats again and maybe see where we are in terms of goals for and goals against. I have a feeling like maybe our goals against is actually decent, like top half of the league. Our goals for is probably potentially like last. So yeah, we're last in goals for there, 173. Goals for per game, 2.11. That's just terrible. Goals against though, so the Penguins led. And where are we? So yeah, we are top half. We actually ranked 13th there in goals against with 215, so 2.62 against. So like I was saying, Price did play pretty well. He did what he could. When your team is last in goals for, you pretty much are going to make the playoffs. I think Picard actually had decent stats too as the backup, so it didn't really matter which of them was in. This team just wasn't good enough to get it done. Unfortunate, I guess. I'm going to sim here through the playoffs just to see if we had maybe any like rookie players win an award or maybe Price win an award. I don't think so, but you never know. And one more thing, guys. I actually just noticed a bunch of players had growth between the end of the regular season and the end of the playoffs, even though they weren't playing. That never makes sense. D'Angelo's actually an 82 now. He started the season at a 77, but Tan's also an 82, and he also started at a 77, so they both grew by 5. Barbashev's an 81. I think he was a 77 as well, so plus 4. Bennett's an 80. I think he was a 77 as well. White's an 80, so he's up 2. I think Kroos is up a couple. Kunin's up like 3. So a bunch of the younger players actually did get a good amount of growth there, even though the season didn't go too well. And I wanted to see if Price possibly dropped or went up in rating. But as you can see there, he is still a 92. So rating didn't change at all. Basically, I guess, you know, the players on the team are good. They played better, just simply not a good enough team. And here's a quick look at the awards for this season. The Rangers actually won the Stanley Cup. We already know. Predators there at the President's Trophy. And then they actually beat the Canucks. So rematch there, the 93 series. Stamkos there is probably going to clean up. Brent Burns, McDavid. DeBrincat the Calder. I thought we had a few like rookie players that were probably eligible for Calder, but unfortunately did not get it. No Vezina there for Price, unfortunately, even though he posted decent stats on a crap team. Murray also got the William Jennings. I guess it makes sense. We didn't have the lowest goals against. So yeah, no awards there, unfortunately, for the team. I thought maybe Price could have won the Vezina. I don't know how the game would have decided it. But they looked at like how bad our team was or something, but not the case. So as you can see there, this team also did not make the playoffs. But not only that, they finished second last in the league. McDavid's team finished like 17th in the league or something. I remember they were like super close to the playoffs, just missed. So definitely let me know what you guys thought of the simulation. Is this what you expected would have happened, or did you think this team might have done a little bit better? But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, leave that thumbs up. If you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you do that on the road to 100K. And I need your help to get there. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.